Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we are starting off with a little bit of a time lapse. If you do want to skip this, just go to like 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 2 seconds, and you'll just get straight into the game. But I want to start this off because I'm doing a little bit of work just where we were at the end of last episode, around where we did the new industrial. And I knew fairly quickly this area was always going to need to be improved later on. So I thought I might as well just do it now. And you can see on the right hand side, I've already done a little bit to the intersection just over there to make it a little bit more robust, and it can handle a bit more traffic than it could before. It's got a few more lanes. But here we're actually building I thought I'd try it out because I haven't done one of these in game yet. I'm building a diverging diamond interchange, which I figured was going to take me ages. So I decided to do it in a little time lapse. So I was like, I might as well record the process, especially because we haven't built one of these before. So I thought it might be interesting to see at the very least. So that's what we're doing. Now, unfortunately, in the game, you can't make them look as smooth as you can in real life, obviously. So I had to, spread it out a little bit more than, a real one would be. Usually, the lanes would be pretty close together and it would probably just look almost like a normal road. But, I worked with what we had. And it ends up working in the end. I don't know. Look, I don't know how well it's actually going to go later on when there's more traffic through here, if we get more traffic through here. But for now, it works in the game, and that's okay. So, yeah, so I'm trying to move it together quite closely. The problem is once you move things really close together, you can end up, the traffic lights will not show up a lot of the time. So I think originally here, I think I have all the lanes pretty close together, like the entrance and exit lanes. Which, let's have a look. Yeah, so I originally do this, but it means them being that close together actually means that the traffic lights on the intersection, because there should be 2 sets of traffic lights, they don't show up in the game because the road segments are too small to actually render them, which was annoying, and I kind of wanted them to be visible, and they just wouldn't show up. So I had to change it and make it a little bit bigger in the end. I played around with it at first. I thought, what if I go this way and just spread it out, and then it started becoming huge, and it really didn't look good. I'm like, why am I doing this if not have it at least look good? Like that's how far apart I had to be to work. And I was like, this just doesn't. Obviously I was going to curve it and make it all smooth and all that, but it's like, this just doesn't look good. I was like, I wasn't happy with that. So instead I basically was like, no, this looks ridiculous. I mean, look at it. I was like, no, let me just go back to what I had before. And then I just decided instead to move the entrance and exit ramps just a little further. It was like spread them out a little bit more to do it that way. And that seems okay, I think. I don't know. It might be a little bit of a problem later on because I'll explain it a little bit more once we get into the real-time gameplay, which we'll do just in a minute or so here. So we'll be able to see it a little bit better, but it might be a bit weird with traffic crossing over in some places, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, so here's the other intersection that I was building. Like I said, I had already done that, but obviously I just had to move it over because I didn't have enough room next to the interchange. So I just sort of plugging it all into the roads here. I thought I'd just paint in some pavement between all these other roads so it all looks like one larger road, and just trying to make it flow pretty well with the rest of the road system, which actually, like I said, it actually does in the end, but at least it seems to work pretty well in the end, so I'm quite happy with that. So just doing a little bit of finessing. Now, this, I do want to build on the other side of this interchange. Like I want to have some stuff on the other side of it. So I made sure to also have pedestrian access, which I don't know that I recorded that. Maybe I did, but I put in a pedestrian bridge, and I'm just now setting up all the lanes so the traffic goes the right way in each of these. Otherwise it just would not work if you didn't set the lanes manually, because the game doesn't know how to handle this. But thankfully, yours truly is here to teach it how to work. So just going through and doing all that, and that's pretty much it for the time lapse. I did a little bit more work afterwards, but we'll see that in game now. Okay, so here we are in the game. You can see I added a few more things. I just added a bunch of like a little bit of landscaping around it. Not a huge amount, but it just made it look a little bit nicer. I did originally have these as all like pavement, but it looked so like it didn't look good. Anyway, so this was the pedestrian bridge I said I added in because I don't think that there'd be an easy way to walk through this as a pedestrian. I don't even know if they can cross here. They probably can, but you'd have to walk through here and then through there, and it's just a whole thing. So that is just a way quicker thing because we're not going to be zoning in the middle, so that should be fine. I also, so this is what I did to this intersection over here. I just have a turning lane so that you can get like much quicker from the highway through around to the industrial area. And I added a few little bits and pieces around the other side here of the train station, little pedestrian bridges just here and there just to add more access. And I also added this bridge here so I could get to the other side of the interchange without having to go through it, so there's just an alternate path as well. That was the other thing, the train line. now quite clearly is a tunnel, because that was a much easier solution. So just tunnels up to there, and I think it's pretty smooth for the most part. Like, it's still... the ends, for some reason, I couldn't get to look that good, but I mean, it's underground, so we can't see it anyway, so I'm okay with that. So that was there. I also had to actually add another... I actually added another nuclear power plant out here because for some reason we ran out of like electricity. Like, it dropped way down and half the city had no power for reasons. Anyway, it's fine. Thankfully, we have the no abandonment mod. Otherwise, that could have caused a lot more issues if I hadn't noticed that, which I didn't notice it when I was building, so... That's good. Anyway, so in case you don't know what a diverging diamond is, because, I mean, you might not everyone does, here's basically what happens. So, because we're a left-hand drive city, so if you're a right-hand drive, it'd be the opposite way around, obviously. But left-hand drive, basically, you always turn left to get onto the highway here. But then what happens in the interchange is the traffic switches to the other side of the road, so then you turn right to merge onto the highway going that way. So, and then you come back over that way. So basically, there's never a point where you're doing a right-hand turn across oncoming traffic to get into the actual entrance of the highways. And same with the exits as well. So the only, you have two intersections on either end, and the only thing it's doing is just stopping the traffic flowing through. Because if you look at the way the road works, you flow down this way, cross over, and cross back, and then keep going. And that's kind of the idea, so that you don't have to do a right-hand turn across oncoming traffic, and you just... flow straight on. And the same when you come off the highway. The cool thing is, you sit, like, instead of waiting at a traffic light, you just make sure you give way to oncoming traffic, and then you can just merge out. And the way I set it up with lanes, the reason why I don't know if this will hold up too well later on is because we have this sort of this triangle junction where the oncoming traffic has to sort of cut in front of the exiting traffic, and it's all at this one point, which, by the way, this is reset at some point. I don't know why that resets, so let me just fix that. Because I actually set this up so basically that... these guys can't do a U-turn there, but I did do a U-turn lane in case they want it. And actually, some cars do use that, which is fine. I think when I redid all this, it's just reset my lanes for some reason. Because I wanted this lane here to be forced to exit or to enter on, and then this one has to go to that one, and then they can change lanes later on, which is fine. All right, cool. So what I want to do is, I guess on pause, I don't need to be paused. I wanted to build up a little bit over here, and I guess continuing over this way as well. There's a few suggestions as well, turning maybe like the top of this area into almost like a national park area. That's, I don't know why it's so popular. It's been such a popular suggestion for like, do a national park. I'm like, well... I mean, I don't know why. It's just a bunch of trees and a few paths, but I think it might be a good idea to have it up the top here anyway, because I don't know how I'd feel about completely building all up here. I mean, I don't mind. I think building down the bottom here is kind of cool around here, and I want to build all over this side too. And then it also just means, I mean, we don't have to do a huge national park up here, all of it, but I think it might be good. Because I was going to do industrial out this way, I believe, but then I don't know that I want to do that anymore, because I don't really want industrial perched up on top of this hill. Like, it's also really nice, like, views. Like, if we did do like some parks up here, you would get like, you come up here to like this sort of viewpoint here, or this vantage point, and you get this like really cool like panoramic view of the entire like sort of downtown city area, which is pretty cool. So I mean, that makes sense to turn this into something a little bit more special. But while I'm here, I feel like there's roads right here that could easily have some zoning on it, and I kind of want to do that. So let's let's just keep building. Let's do it. Okay, one way? No, I don't want a one way. Why would I want a one-way road? No, I just want a regular small road. Do I want the small road? Oh, that's not what oh my god. So I want to get this road. I mean, there's definitely gonna be something built here. So I think it should definitely come out. Don't go to -5. Like, what are you doing? That should be alright. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, so these guys, I mean, because this will be some beautiful real estate here. We've got a little clinic right there. You guys will love it. There you go. Now, all the way along this, we could zone. I do want to, build up here as well. So I think what we do is we have some of this as a park, and then some of it as, housing and that. I just don't know exactly where, everything's going to go. But maybe what we do, let me just get some trees. Well, what trees are the main ones that we're using? Because obviously there's a few types here, but there's maybe like about 3 trees that are sort of the main ones. I think it's like this guy. Just, those ones. So let's get a smattering of them up the top. Let's go to town on it. Oh, okay, that's a lot. But let's do it. Let's do it. We can remove trees pretty easily, so we don't have to be too cautious with it. It's pretty easy to thin them out a little bit. Because I think, it could be good to have all this up the top and then some housing throughout it and all that. Okay, so let's do that. Looks good. Now let's get some other trees. What other trees are in here? We got this one here on a stick. It's a stick tree. Is it this tree? Maybe. I mean, we could add that one in. Is it this? I think it's this one. Yep, that looks good. I mean, just really just get them in there. Doesn't seem to be adding that many, but I guess it doesn't always need to have that many, does it? They should also make, because a lot of people wanted to see some trees behind the Sedona sign that we had put up there, because it would give it a nice contrast. So we can also just bring some trees a little further down the cliff face if we want. So let's go in here a bit more. Now, what else do we have? There's got to be another one as well. Okay, so we did, I think we did that one. We did that, maybe we did that. I don't know, what did we just even do? I don't think I have those. I definitely don't have those. These ones could be good. I don't think we really have these ones down here, but I do like this tree. I've always liked this tree. I've used it all over the city. It's a good one. Let's chuck it in. Oh yeah, it's getting a few bigger trees in there, because this one is much bigger than all the other ones, so it's actually quite good for the filling in of the tops of the mountain. Well, it's not really mountains. I mean, I guess they are. Are they mountains, or would you call them more of like a mesa? I mean, they're probably not really, are they? No, probably not. Let's just call them a hill. I'm going to call it's a big hill. There you go. All right, so let's do that. I think that looks all right for now. Like, it's a good starting point anyway. So you get all these trees at the top. And then if we bring the trees down a little bit onto this cliff face, maybe even smooth out some of this, so it looks a little bit like it, you know, maybe it was a little bit more natural through here in terms of the little hillside. Oh, it could be like a lot of zoning there. But no, we'll just do trees there, because then we can get it behind the sign and it'll look spectacular. My population has fluctuated so much, by the way. I think it was at 130,000 at one point. I feel like it probably went down. I might have to do some trees manually through here, actually, because this doesn't seem to place them very much. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really want to go to town on them. This guy? Might bring that down, actually, a little bit. That's placing a lot of them. So if we go like that, that should get them... Yeah. And then I think even, like, if we get them on this little hillside here as well, it should be quite good. I mean, we could even just go... You know what? Why don't we go to move it? And we just, like, do this. Because I think it... Yeah, they stick to the terrain, don't they? Or do they... Wait, maybe... Are they? No, they are floating. Although they are moving down. Wait, let's see. It moved them down, didn't it? I don't know. Can't really tell. I think so. Maybe just when I'm placing them, it doesn't. There you go. Just get them really... Lay them on thick. Can't really get them through there. Just get it on this little hillside. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh. A little bit more. No, little bit more. There you go. Like, I think on this cliffside, I just want to get a bunch of them. Okay. How about that? There you go. Yeah, that's good, because now that really does stand out from there. We could do some, like, some smaller shrubs on the other side. I mean, we really should probably do some trees through this area in general, because I think it'll just blend it all together a little bit nicer. But for now, I think we'll do that. That actually works really well, I think. Cool. All right, so that goes there. That's looking good. I want to build up... yeah, I want to build up the top, obviously, but I also want to go do some stuff around here. We've got a lot of demand, so I actually want to get out some... Do I want to do high density? Yeah, I think I want to do high density in this area, but then this middle area is like low density. So there's a train station right there. Maybe we can get some offices through this area, because it's right by the train line, so it might be a little bit louder. But it's also a good place to get that kind of stuff. I might get some commercial through here. Some bigger stores and all that. Alrighty, let's have a look. So they should hopefully just start building in there pretty soon. I also want to definitely build on this side so we can get some people moving over that way. We also have quite a lot of space here. By the looks of it, if we maybe just go through and actually just level out some of it just before we get the roads in. Because I feel like once I get the roads in, I mean, it might be alright. Let me do it this way. So I want maybe about... Okay, between those two sizes. 85? No, a little bit smaller than that. 64. That's probably a good size, I think, to go with. If we go about here, like level out a space down here for a road with zoning on it, and then sort of smooth that out. we have a lower road as well, or do we want to... That's pretty low, actually. I might bring that up a little bit. Because we could get another... We could definitely get like a... almost tiered system of housing here, and it would totally work. Okay, let me... Oh, that got really small. Let's just do that. Well, I mean, you know what, let's go like that, and then we'll see how we go. I mean, at this point, the river doesn't really matter in terms of how wide it is, because there's nothing else downstream, so I don't really care what it does downstream here. Let's also give these guys water. We could probably focus on trying to earn a little bit more money. I mean, I think it's just because the last couple episodes we placed a lot of services and not really anything much that was using them. Because what did we do? I placed a bunch of services. Was it through here, or I did it somewhere just to level it all up? Oh, well, actually through here, wasn't it? I did like a huge hospital and all that over here. There's a lot of big services to get things going. All right, so this gives us actually a lot of land to work with here, which is really cool. So I want to get out... I wouldn't mind tree-lined roads, actually. So I might use these, but we'll get the generic tree... I guess large. We can do it on both, or we could get smaller trees. No, let's get generic tree large. Generic tree large 1. 10 and 8, yeah, that's fine. Well, let's see what it looks like. So we go... Okay, road guides, go away for a second. Probably, yeah, freeform a little bit. Prop and tree anarchy is off. Good. Surprised that is actually off. That's impressive. Right, so I guess this is just going to sort of come around. So if I go to here and then maybe just turn it back into this road and go... Can we go here and then... Do you reckon we can find the intersection of these two? It's probably around there somewhere. Invalid shape? Oh, come on. You could totally do that. Okay. It's not valid enough. Alright, well if I go like this and then... give it more of a curve. And then do it. Then it'll be like, oh yeah. Alright, I could do it. Alright, let's stick that to the ground because that'll just... Oh, I didn't do smooth slope on that. Although, it did actually go pretty smooth. You know what? That's pretty good. I might do... Move that back a little bit, actually, because we could probably just continue this down and then have that as a junction on it instead. Yeah, that's alright. I guess this one I might not actually do tree line on it. I think just that one because it's sort of in the middle. Looks quite nice up there. Oh, okay. No. Tree line road. Beautiful. No, this way. That way. Okay, so then that actually gives us a lot of zoning on all of these parts. Even here for some reason, which is a little much. I might get a... Do I want to do a road here? I mean, how would I guess we could easily do a branch there and get some stuff down this way a little bit. Is it worth it, though? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. So if we go from here... And then like that. Oh, yeah. That's actually quite a lot of zoning there. Okay, let's do it. Now, this is incredibly... Like, that was so bumpy. Can we do something better than that? Is that possible? Let's see. Let me just... It's not really. I mean, it's alright. It's more that it's just because it's at such an angle. If I... Oh, okay, not trees. If we changed this to like more of a 90-degree intersection, it'll be... Like, it won't... It at least won't twist the road like it does. So we can do that and then just... That's alright. I can bring that back a little bit, probably. Just do something like that. Because then we could get some really nice, like, residential here, I think, and maybe commercial down the bottom. I'm also residential, but not all of it. Okay, I think that should be pretty good. A lot of noise here, though. What is this? Oh, this is residential? No wonder it's, yeah, noisy. It's because it's freaking right by the train line and commercial. It's definitely a noisy place. We could probably move some of that. Now, I wouldn't mind... Can we get some pathways through here? Because that's going to be a really big thing for us if we can do that. Like, if we can get one here, or even lining up with any of these. Yeah, can I come through here, guys? Hey, guys. Just coming through. Just making my way downtown. Slope that really is too steep. Well, what if I use this one? Well, let's just pretend there's stairs there. I think that one's okay. That's not too bad. I really... It is annoying, though, actually, how it doesn't finish on Like, it always finishes with an annoying little rail thing. Okay, well, that is just too steep. Hang on. What we gotta do, we gotta go pathway, but we go this normal one, stick it in the ground for those two, then from here to there as an elevated one on this one. I mean, look, it's pretty steep, but I mean, look, actually, we can adjust it a little bit. If I just bring that further down, we can at least stretch the hill a little bit on either side. I just want it to be as joined to the road without having the stupid fences across it. Lower it down a bit. Okay, that's not too bad. Looks like a plausible maybe escalator or set of stairs. Sure, why not? And then, I mean, I think here's probably too steep. We could probably do one that comes down like that. Let's see what we can do. All right, so elevated above ground, please. So let's go from, I guess from here, because that's where the sort of pathway is, isn't it? So why don't we go like this? Okay, turn off like snapping and everything. I said turn off snapping and everything. What is it snapping to right now? Oh, the grid. Okay, go here. I feel like that didn't go low enough. Okay, let's bring that down. It's more like a thing like that. There you go. And then from here, just go, okay, come back up, please. Do like a little turn like that. Obviously, we're going to have to adjust this because that is ridiculous. Bring that back up. Oh, hello. That's for some reason gotten worse. I don't know how that managed to get worse than it was, but it did. So there's always that. Okay, there you go. Comes around. Let's just adjust that so it doesn't look too derpy. Little corner like this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a little high now. Why does it flatten out there? Like, it doesn't need to go flat there. I guess let's just have that turn around flat. Otherwise, it's going to look really weird. All right. And then we can go from here. Down to here. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then that can come through like this. Grid and snapping on, please. No, turn snapping off. Grid on, though. There you go. Okay. That works. Beautiful. All right, let's put some buildings in front of that. Okay, here we go. Get some buildings like so. And we'll get like a... Let's get like a little commercial here. Like that. Just like little store ones. Maybe more high density commercial all through here. Not commercial. All high density residential all through here. Like this. Maybe not there because it's right by the train line. So I might just do... Oh, no. That one there that I clicked on. Offices. And then... maybe smaller housing. And let's go high density commercial in this little spot. Not that bit though. That's not going to look good. Those bits. Maybe there. And then let's go... Should we go houses? Let's go houses along the waterfront down the bottom. Let's do it. Okay, so there's not any easy way for these guys to get back up. But this middle row, though, they're going to have some good walking access. So, okay, autosave. Let me do a thing here, please. Thank you. And one here as well where that pathway is. Beautiful. A little bit loud for you guys. Oh, I never actually built it through here. That's probably not a good thing. Okay, turn that off and... go to the ground to there. Sorry, yeah. Well, I mean, it was too loud for them anyway, so look, it's better for them now. Okay, that's fine. That connects through. Cool. All right, so that's going to go there. They can build down the bottom. So that's really going to build up this area. And this train system here should now be a lot more popular. I mean, there's 93 people on that train right now. 75 just got off here because people are getting off here to work and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's really coming alive. All right. Oh, there's no water down here. Yeah, fair call. It might be... Can we get... snapping back on. I keep toggling it off and on. It's all over the place. Can we get a road? We could probably continue this one down along the waterfront over to this area. I mean, it looks like it's definitely possible. I don't want zoning on it though, because I feel like it's just not going to have zoning. Let me just build it here. And then, I mean, how would it connect to this one-way thing? Should I just go like that? I mean, really, it should, well, first of all, it should definitely not dip down that far. I mean, some of this could probably be turned into like elevated bridge sections. It'd probably look better. Not all of it, but maybe some of it. Maybe like this bit here or something, because it's quite low. And then if we did some landscaping, we could probably make it look like this actually was a bit of land that joined to it, you know? This can stick to the ground here. And then maybe like this. And a straight slope there. And sort of join all this up. And then, yeah, if we do a little bit of adjustments to our land. Oh, hello. There's someone already going on it. Like this already comes out a little bit, maybe. This is like a little section or something. Same with this. Just smooth it down a bit though, so it's not so like that. Then maybe, can I even bring... Oh. I know it's going down way too much at the moment, but I just want to bring that down and then smooth it underneath because it's... I don't know, it just seems like it's too close to the road, although I just did it again. Right, this is going to be... It should at least be like level or something. I feel like it doesn't need to raise up if it's just bridging over something, so we'll do that. Anyway, so that now just connects along the waterfront. So I guess you could go up there or this way. I should probably change the speed limit on that though. I don't want it to be 100. At the most 70, just because it matches all of our other roads. This is 30. See, this doesn't really make sense at the moment. So you come 70, 40, 30, and then back to 70. It really should just join directly there, but just not what the setup is at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, that's fine. And then all those roads are normal through here. But yeah, this place is starting to boom. Getting a bit of a housing boom through here. It's good. Yeah, I made sure to make this road here like this sort of asymmetrical road because it's a higher speed limit road. So then when we build over here, people will also like to use this road and not just go through the intersection there. Now, this 4-lane road, I think what I might do is get it to go around this way. That's pretty damn steep, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably too steep for a road of this size. By the way, I noticed those out there when I was building earlier. Those are water pumps, and I'm not quite sure why they're out there, like on the edge of the map, and I can't get to them. I don't know how they got there or why they're there, but they are. Now, I would like it to be... What if we do that? Is that how we're looking? That's not too bad, actually. And bring this way a bit. And then straight along. And this road could just head down this way for whatever reason, for more stuff that we build later. Oh, hello. When you get right to the edge of the map, the camera sort of like pushes in when you rotate around it. That's going to go there. Okay, that's cool. And then I think I want this probably just to join a bit further down. Obviously, I'm going to, I think, bring up a bunch of this land here. Just because I don't want that being a weird, huge cliff thing here. I mean, obviously, I leveled a lot of this out for this interchange, so I'm just going to bring up more of the land around it. So, at least it looks like it was built on a hill and not me just putting it there because I wanted it there. Which was the case, but shh, the people that live here don't need to know that. Okay, let's just do that. That should be okay. So it's going to be a hilly area, obviously, but should all smooth out quite nicely. We should still be able to get pretty decent zoning around here. I'm going to smooth that bit out there too, and all of this. Maybe a bit of this cliff through here. Doesn't need to be quite that... that sharp or that steep. A little bit of this can come down. That's good. Alrighty. Looking good. Look at that. They love this road down here. They love driving along this bit. So I guess it's a good alternative so you don't have to so not all our traffic has to go through that road. Alright, so I want to do some stuff over here. I want to zone in this bit here. I would like to zone in here, but that's just not going to happen. It's just not. Alright, so this road is going to continue a little further down. I think I might even go... first of all, don't go under anything. I think I want it to head this way. And let's go to here, but let's go straight slope to that point. And then we'll have a turn on a regular road. Not a turn, but like a intersection that I'm going to put here somewhere. Maybe here. There you go. I just didn't want to do this intersection too close to the interchange, otherwise it could be a bit of a mess. So we can go there. That'll go to that road. Beautiful. And then that will allow us to get into this area, and this should all hopefully flow decently. And then we're going to get a road that goes through here. I don't know why that only has 2 tiles of zoning there. It really should have more. But this can easily get through to that point. And maybe even there. I get slightly smaller buildings there instead of them all being super tall. Or do we just leave it like that? I don't know what's going on with this bit though. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Can we do a... oh, what about a park here? That could be good. It's a nice little area. On like the main road as well. Just like a... That's not little. Like a... Just like a smaller-ish park-ish. Small. What about this one? This could be good actually. Let me do it on that bit. I mean, it definitely looks like it should have specific buildings next to it. Although, I guess if we get zoning right next to it, it actually might look okay. Let me do, like, high-density commercial next to that. That might not look too bad, actually. All along this road here. I guess this bit... I don't... That little section there where... I mean, that's really good. We could do, like, a pathway through that very easily, so that might not be too bad. Then I'm going to get a road... Not a road. A pathway underneath this. Because I don't know that this actually counts as a pathway. Like if pedestrians can actually walk through this. I don't know why it's trying to elevate it there. I don't know why I'm also... Yeah, there we go. I wasn't snapping the grid. I don't know why that wanted to be elevated, but it is. So let's just roll with it. Back through here, I think I'll just do office space. I mean, this should absolutely have some sort of pathway through here. Like that. Do these... Can I just join to this one somewhere? I mean, hopefully that's... Yeah, that looks like it's joined at least. Just go around there and then you can get over this way. Just because there should be some easy way to walk through to this area. I was saying I was gonna do... I would have done one here, but I don't know if I actually want to do a pathway here. I mean, we can. It's just I didn't really want to encourage people to walk along the side of that. I want them to use this footbridge. But then I'd have to use this bit here, obviously. Alright, well anyway, let's just go with that for now. And then, so they're going to zone through here as well. This is obviously all office space. I definitely want more residential through here somewhere. I'm not sure where it would go. Because this is going to be a little bit loud and quite busy, I guess, but it'll be okay. So we'll go through like that at least. And then let's just get out some of our underground power lines. Just in the middle of this, that should be fine. We're not using that space. Cool, that's deleted half of my stuff because I have prop anarchy off and I've just updated the area. That's annoying. Anyway, whatever. Let's roll with it. Okay, so let's get some residential a little bit further out. We could do it here. Let's do it on this bit. It's a little bit further away from all this stuff. And maybe get some offices. Low density commercial now. I think moving away now we should get a little bit more low density. And then offices. And then I think we could probably get away with residential here. And that's getting a little close to that. So maybe on this bit we just do a couple offices around it. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Anyway, so this should be interesting because now with this area sort of up and running, people are going to start going left because at the moment everyone's going right, as you can see. They sort of line up back this way a bit, which is not too bad. As long as it doesn't back up all the way down to the highway, then we're okay. I also purposely designed it so they can't queue across this intersection because if there's cars trying to just drive through, they'll get stuck behind these guys, which is not what I want. So I did that on purpose too. It's going to be interesting to see if this works when it really starts going. But I think I might leave this part here for now. I also want to zone in this section here too. Probably with commercial, I guess. Maybe we do low density commercial in here. We got a lot of residential here. I mean, the residential spots here would be really, really nice, actually. For that view, anyway. Look, there's some good waterfront real estate around here. Like it's coming alive. And I think if we build up here too on this edge, it'll be awesome. And then I think moving up the top here. I think if we do some housing, moving up into it, but have like clearly defined areas that maybe are like a nice big park or something like that, could work really well. Maybe like this top here is like a park or something. But I do want to build here though, as long as it looks cool. As long as it looks cool, that's all that matters. It's not about nature. Other than that, we're good. Is there any? Actually, I'm interested to see what our. Yeah, see, this is red, but like it says it's red in the game, but if you actually look at it, it's not bad. Like, like it's going. It'll be interesting though. I mean, maybe we'll have to change it to something else at some point, but for now, that seems to be working just fine. All right, well, I'm going to leave this part here. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. But thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, actually, I added a second railway there for later on, just in case. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.